that came with the car. The problem is, over the years, you can see the lens has fogged up. These are made of polycarbonate. Oil, grease, road debris, sand, dirt, all gets embedded into the lens and it disrupts the pattern and it makes it look really faded. And it spoils the look at the front of the car. Now, what I'm going to do to start with is I've got myself a nice little handheld rotary tool. I've got an interface pad, that's to give it some give and a little bit of sponge to it. And this is a 500 grit sandpaper. Right, now, what's happened here is when you start attacking the headlamp, remember it's polycarbonate and it's got a film on it, the film starts clogging up the little grit on the sandpaper here. And if you leave that behind, it's going to start to scratch the lens. So there's a little trick to clean it off. Just run the machine again in your hand, take your rag, just put your rag onto it. And you will see sandpaper is nice and clean and it's ready to go again. Next, wet finer grit sandpaper. Remember, so far, all we've used is paper and water. Right, now I'm going to move on to polishing. I need to remove the sandpaper and the interface pad, and I need to go to a polishing pad. And you just put that straight on, and then using a heavy polishing compound, just a few little dots of this stuff, and that will be enough. I'm going to switch the machine on, go straight to the lens, add some pressure to it, and now we are polishing. Oh, baby! This time I'm going to go for a polishing pad, and I'm going to use some really fine polish. This is going to make them sparkle and go through it straight away. Oh, look at that. It seems to me like I may have just polished thousands of dollars worth into these. There's one last step, just adding on this little bit of sealant. I'm just going to leave this on there for about 30 seconds. And once this is set, I'll just give it a final little buff off. Now, when I brought these to the front of the car, it's going to transform the look of our Mercedes. So let me get the other one done and get back on the car.
And